Hey everybody, Chris Cole here, and today I want to chat about the dreaded over-the-top move. I have a lot of questions, a lot of requests, both online and on the lesson tee about, how to generate power in the downswing, how difficult it is to stay on plane, how I can't stop taking really big divots and pulls or slices, and I get it. It's challenging a lot of the time. In summary, I must start with one of the main differences between pros and amateurs and why one group of players finds it easier than the other is that the better player, should we say, maybe not the professional, but the better player understands that there's plenty of time in the swing to accelerate. It doesn't have to be a lunge from the top. Not so qualified or accomplished players generate all of their power from the top. And once they load up here, it is a heave-ho from the top. And I started to look a little deeper at some of the mechanics of golf swings when players do that. And I started to look at the relationship between the hands or the handle and our shoulders, okay? And I noticed that at the top here, so we have handles here, so a nice little triangle here, and when we get to the top, no matter what the level of the backswing is, there's a triangle of sorts here. 1, 2, 3, 3 points, almost like an equilateral triangle. Now what tends to happen is for a slicer, or for an over-the-top player, is they pull this triangle, okay? So the shoulders square up really, really early, and these points are still sort of equidistant. It's still that equilateral triangle, okay? But the player that's able to let the club fall, drop, attach itself, whatever vocabulary you want to use to retain the plane of the swing, okay? They have a comfortable ability from the top of the backswing to let the club head, number one, lower, then the hands, and then the arms. They're all three separate things. And that triangle now is longer. So my shoulders have turned, my back is turned to the target, but my arms and club are starting to lower a little bit, okay? Which means my hips are still close to the target, and my shoulders are still close to the target. The club head's getting further away from the ball in the arc, plenty of space for me to turn and accelerate and release. Brings me back to my initial statement. A later hit is where the power is, not an early hit. It's also the better hit, the straighter hit, even a draw. If you're looking for a draw, this is how you're going to do it. So the feeling is going to be not pull from the top with the shoulders. The feeling needs to be stay close to the target for lower, let the club head fall and the hands fall just a little bit. It doesn't have to be all the way down here, but it does have to fall. This has to lengthen. From this angle, that has to lengthen here. So this club can get much lower to the ground, much more parallel to the ground, more in this hip range, so then we can fire it. That's how you stay on plane. That's how you improve your contact, and that's how you get rid of that dreaded slice. So without further ado, let me see if I can repeat that. Give it a try, especially if you come over the top. Thank you.